Welcome back to our channel, where we embark on a captivating journey through the legendary tales of ancient India. In the grand city of Hastinapur, Queen Gandhari's prolonged pregnancy cast a long shadow of anxiety and anticipation over the kingdom. For nearly 2 years, she carried her child, a term far beyond the usual. This unnatural delay filled her with immense distress and impatience. Each passing day without any sign of delivery tormented her, especially as she heard the joyous news that Kunti, her sister-in-law, had given birth to Yudhishthira, the eldest of the Pandavas, destined to be a virtuous and rightful heir to the throne. Gandhari's heart ached with frustration, fearing her own child would lose prominence in the royal lineage. One fateful day, in a fit of overwhelming anguish, Gandhari struck her womb. This desperate act led to the birth of a hard mass of flesh instead of a baby, a sight that horrified the palace and deepened Gandhari's sorrow. Hastinapur was engulfed in despair, and a sense of foreboding hung heavy in the air. In this moment of crisis, the royal family called upon sage Vyasa, a revered sage with deep ties to the Kuru dynasty. Vyasa, the son of Satyavati and sage Parashara, was a half-brother to Vichitravirya, making him a relative of Dhritarashtra and Pandu. His wisdom and spiritual insight were legendary, and he was seen as the last hope to resolve this unprecedented situation. Vyasa arrived in the quiet sanctity of Hastinapur and immediately sensed the divine potential within the mass of flesh. With his profound spiritual powers, he divided the mass into 101 pieces, each representing a potential life. These pieces were placed into 101 pots filled with ghee, a substance known for its purifying properties. Vyasa oversaw the process with meticulous care, ensuring that each piece would transform into a healthy child. These pots were kept in a secluded, guarded sanctuary, away from the public eye. The atmosphere in the palace was thick with suspense and sacred anticipation. Weeks turned into months, and finally, the mystical process initiated by Vyasa began to show results. One by one, the pots revealed their miraculous contents. The first to open was the pot containing the eldest of Gandhari's sons. His birth was marked by unsettling omens that sent waves of unease throughout Hastinapur. As the pot opened, the sky grew ominously dark, and fierce winds began to howl through the city. The natural world seemed to recoil. Animals shrieked in distress, and the rivers ran tumultuously as if foreseeing the strife to come. Despite these alarming portents, the newborn was welcomed with a mixture of joy and trepidation. The astrologers and wise men of the court gathered immediately to interpret these signs. They spoke in hushed tones about the future that awaited the child, suggesting that his arrival heralded a period of great turmoil and conflict. Some even speculated that his birth might lead to the downfall of the dynasty. Vidura, the wise minister and half-brother of King Dhritarashtra, was particularly concerned. Known for his sagacity and deep sense of justice, Vidura approached Dhritarashtra with a grave expression, warning him of the omens that accompanied the birth. "My lord," Vidura said, "these signs are not to be taken lightly. They foretell a future fraught with conflict and challenges. We must be cautious and mindful of what this might mean for the kingdom." However, King Dhritarashtra, overjoyed at finally having a son, dismissed these concerns. His blindness had not dimmed the pride and happiness he felt at this long-awaited moment. "Vidura, I understand your concerns, but today is a day of celebration. My son is here, and he will be strong and valiant, a worthy heir to the throne." Queen Gandhari shared her husband's joy. After much contemplation, Dhritarashtra decided to name the child. He chose the name Duryodhana, which means difficult to conquer. This name reflected both the strength and the inherent challenges that his son seemed destined to embody. Following the dramatic birth of the eldest son, the next pot opened to reveal Duhsala. His arrival was notably less ominous than that of his older brother, Duryodhana. The sky remained clear and the winds were calm, suggesting a more peaceful entry into the world. However, The aura around his birth carried an air of intense loyalty and fierceness. From the moment of his birth, it was evident that Dushasana was different. There was a sense of unyielding determination in his eyes, and his cries were powerful and assertive. The wise men and astrologers, while not as alarmed as they had been with Duryodhana, still noted the distinct characteristics that marked Dushasana's arrival. They predicted that he would be fiercely loyal and possess a warrior's spirit. Following Dushasana was Vikarna, a child whose birth brought a rare moment of calm. Vikarna was known for his sense of justice and righteousness, a stark contrast to many of his brothers. His presence was a glimmer of hope amidst the brewing turmoil. Chitrasena was the next to be born, accompanied by a burst of vibrant energy. Known for his valor and prowess in battle, Chitrasena's birth was celebrated with the hope that he would be a strong protector of the Kuru lineage. Then came the twins, Vinda and Anuvinda, born simultaneously. Their synchronized arrival symbolized their close bond and mutual support. As they grew, they became known for their coordination and unity on the battlefield, their twinship a source of strength. One by one, the remaining sons emerged from the pots over the subsequent days, each adding to the growing legion of Kauravas. Each child brought unique qualities and strengths to the family. Some were known for their wisdom, others for their martial skills, and some for their strategic acumen. Despite their differences, they all shared the common destiny of being part of the Kaurava lineage. Finally, the last pot revealed a daughter, Duhsala. Her birth brought a moment of joy and relief for Gandhari. As the only sister among 100 brothers, Duhsala held a unique position in the family, often seen as a symbol of compassion and familial bonds amidst the male-dominated lineage. As each pot revealed a new child, the atmosphere in Hastinapur shifted from despair to cautious optimism. The births were celebrated, though an undercurrent of unease remained due to the ominous signs accompanying Duryodhana's arrival. Gandhari's initial anguish turned to a complex blend of relief, pride, and maternal concern as her sons were born one by one. The kingdom watched in awe and trepidation, understanding that these children, born under such extraordinary circumstances, were destined for greatness and possibly great conflict. Thus, the Kauravas entered the world not through the natural process, but through a series of divine and mystical events. Each birth was a testament to the unique destiny that awaited them, setting the stage for the epic tales of valor, conflict, and destiny that would unfold in the Mahabharata. That's it for today's video. Join us next time as we delve deeper into the legendary saga of the Mahabharata. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with our captivating journey through ancient Indian mythology. Thank you for watching.